Shalom and welcome to Beit Yashua Torah Time Online. My name is Michael Wells, and this week's Parasha is Parasha VaYigash. It covers Genesis chapter 44, verse 18, through chapter 47, verse 27. Here's a list of events that happened prior to this week's Parasha. Joseph is second in command over all of Egypt. There's a famine throughout the entire land. Jacob sends his sons to Egypt for food. Joseph reveals himself to his brothers and also requests that they go back to the land of Canaan, get his father, family, and servants, and relocate them back to Egypt in the land of Goshen. So we will start with Genesis 45, verse 25. And they went up out of Egypt and came into the land of Canaan, unto Jacob their father. And they told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive, and he is ruler over all of the land of Egypt. And his heart fainted, for he believed them not. The question is, why didn't Jacob believe the report from his sons? Could it possibly be that Jacob somehow felt responsible for what happened to his son Joseph? That he knew that his brothers hated him and wanted to harm him in some type of way. Was it his responsibility to protect his son from any type of harm, even if it was within his own family? Because the brothers returned, but Joseph didn't. After being 22 years in Egypt, Joseph never once contacted his father to say that I'm alive or where I am residing. Here's a life lesson that I actually pulled from this week's Parasha. In life, we're going to experience certain disappointments, certain fears. We are either in a storm, coming out of a storm, about to enter a storm. And our reason to keep going has to be greater than that fear, that disappointment. When we walk out these doors and life punches us in the face, our reason, our why, has to be greater than that black eye we're going to get from the world. Our reason, our why, has to be greater than that busted lip we're going to get from the world. Because we are fighting against an enemy we cannot see. So you have to ask yourself, how long am I going to allow this fear, this disappointment to hold me back? Let's look at John 16, verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulations. But be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. What Yeshua is saying here is that in life, you're going to experience disappointments. You're going to experience trials. You're going to experience tribulations. And I am that reason. I am that why. Because if you are in me and I have overcome the world, then you too are overcomers. So most people can't see themselves beyond their current situation. This is very important. Most people can't see themselves beyond their current situation. So like the example of the mustard seed. So when you take that seed and you plant it in the ground, the physical of what I can see or the result of what is current in front of me is a seed in the ground. But what Yeshua wants us to do is to see the tree. Not the seed, but the tree. So for example, if I'm sick, and I'm the sickest I've ever been, and it feels like I'm about to die, and I can't see myself being better, being stronger, I have no faith. I have no emunah. So what Yeshua is saying is basically, we have to see ourselves past our current situation. Because you notice throughout the scripture, when Yeshua healed, he asked him, do you believe? You have to believe past what you're currently in. You have to believe past what you currently see. You have to see in the future. So the reason most people are stuck in life is because they can't believe things are going to get better. They can't believe past what is current. They can't see themselves getting past what they're currently doing. And this type of thinking has been passed on from generation. And we have to break that cycle. So when you don't have that push, it's your why, it's your reason, it's Yeshua that's going to help you overcome your obstacles. So what happened in the next verse and back in Genesis that causes Jacob to believe that his son Joseph is alive? Let's look at Genesis 45, verse 27. And they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said unto them. And he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him. And the spirit of Israel, their father, revived. You see, Joseph is a type and shadow of the Messiah. And he sent word to Israel that I am alive. And he would come to comfort us. I hope this has been a blessing to you. And this is Parasha VaYigash. Thank you.